Alright, so I just went back to go to the ad section so I can talk to you more about the targeting, and just like this is another page of the Facebook interface, and there's my ad again. So with messages to whatever, you go back to the profile, there you cannot escape me. You know, this is why I'm known as one of the top Facebook marketers in all of internet marketing, is because I know how to target everyone in our industry. And the make money industry, in an internet marketing space that exists, that is on Facebook on a regular basis, and they always see they cannot escape it. So now let's go back and let me show you exactly. Let's go inside my ads and show you exactly what's up. Now I'll go ahead and pause that again because I just wanted to do that for the demonstration, and already people started to click on it. They started seeing that ad and they started to click, okay, because it started following them everywhere. So now let's talk about what you're supposed to spend, how you're supposed to do it. There is a method to the madness that I want to discuss, okay? There's a method to the madness. So let's bring this up by targeted affiliate marketing, and this is a good converting ad here. Let's index 0.133. That's good. So let's dig into this. Hit edit here. Okay. Now, so after you create all your ad campaigns, well, you do your targeting. You now want to come here to the price and scheduling. You want to start off with paying clicks. Now you want to start off with paying clicks anywhere from 50 cents to 75 cents. Okay? And some people will be like, well, I don't want to pay 50 cents or 75 cents, and that's totally cool. But if you want to get your ads approved quick, here's how the Facebook ad team thinks. And I know this because I have a direct contact to the Facebook ad team, because of all the marketing that I do with them and the reputation that I have. So let's think about it. Let's say I'm trying to get ads approved, and so are you. And I say that, let me go back here. Okay. My spending limit, my budget, my daily budget. So when you're creating your ad, it's going to ask you to create a new campaign and to name the campaign and say, when do you want it to run. I say ongoing. It's going to run indefinitely, okay? And then here's a nice little tip. You want to put that you're willing to pay, hold on, what the hell happened? $1,000 a day. Put $1,000 a day. Obviously, you don't want to pay $1,000 a day. But if they're looking at two people, if the ad team's looking to approve campaigns and they go to me and I say that I'm willing to pay $1,000 per day, and then they go to you and you say, well, I'm only going to spend $5 a day, who do you think they're going to put first? Well, they're going to put me first because Facebook wants to make money. So if I'm willing to say that I'm going to pay more, then they're going to approve me faster, more often, over other advertisers who think that, they have to put exactly what they really want to pay. Listen, I don't want to pay $1,000 a day. I'm just telling Facebook and letting them think that I do. That way, when it comes to them approving my ad over others, it will happen. If you want to put $5,000 a day, do it. Okay, I just put $1,000 a day. In that way, I know, and this is straight from the horse's mouth, that I'm going to get ads approved faster than people who put less. Now let's go back in. Now, so once you have said that you're going to pay $1,000 a day, and you're not, you then want to put your bid. Now, when you first start out and you start out with a keyword like Ryan Dice, this suggested bid, only reason why it's lower because I've had this ad campaign running for a while. But when you first start out, Facebook is going to say, well, our suggested bid, let's see here. Okay, set a different bid. our suggested bid is $3. Like if I were to create a new campaign, so let me just do that just so I can show you. Let's see if this works here. Create a ad. United States. 75 cents. Okay, hold on. Let's do external. Let's just pick that one campaign that I did. Okay, list eruption.com, and I want to create a new campaign. Let's just say we call it test. I'm going to say $1,000 a day, and my interest is going to be internet marketing. There it is. And another thing too, when you're getting your likes and interests and you're picking them out, Facebook has instant search, so you can also see other relevant terms that you might be able to go after. But do one at a time. So internet marketing is like a $13,000 reach. So you can see here, suggested bid, it automatically does for me $1.45 to $2.50. Don't listen to that. That's Facebook's way of saying, based off of the average advertisers who are bidding on this particular interest, this is about what they're paying. And the reason why, because they're idiots. What you want to do is say, no, Facebook, I'm only going to start with 75 cents, and that's just it. I don't care what your suggested bid is. You don't care what the suggested bid is. 75 cents, and you stick with that. You always start with cost per click first, because Facebook has said, they have publicly announced that they put cost per click ads over cost per impression, CPM. The only time you switch to CPM on your Facebook ads is when your CPC or your CPM bid goes below your cost per click and you have a winning ad. You always start with CPC. I don't care what anyone else says. There's people that say, oh no, start with CPM. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. You start with cost per click. Period. End of story. And you only switch to CPM when it goes below your cost per click. Okay? So you start with 75 cents. The lowest I would go is 50 cents. Pretty simple. That's all you have to know. Tell Facebook you're going to bid $1,000 a day. Now, you're not going to. It's not like as soon as your ad gets approved, they're going to suck your account dry. As soon as your ad gets approved, you have to watch it, okay? So you go back here. Let me go back. So, real quick. Okay, so my ad got approved, right? My ad got approved. And so at 75 cents, be patient, let it sit. Let it sit. Okay, this is where your Facebook management really has to come into play. Let it sit at 75 cents. Let's see the type of impressions you're getting. Based off how many times your ad is being shown, based off how many times you see it or whatever, especially if you're targeting your own likes and interests, because if you're an internet marketer, most likely you are. Okay, and sometimes I target, I purposely like the stuff that I'm targeting. That way I can keep track of where, how many times my ad's being shown. And pay attention to your click-through. Pay attention to your frequency, right? Your reach. This is your reach. This is the targeted. How many people? Targeted to 50,000. Okay, and here's my reach so far. And then the social reach. Now I'll give you some information. You can find all about Facebook's frequency, social reach. It tells you right here, people who saw your sponsored stories or ads with names on their friends who liked your page. So you can figure out what it is just by hovering over the question mark to see what that means. It's pretty simple. I don't need to tell you or read to you what that means. Okay? But the point is this. Once you start getting some clicks, okay, and you start getting some impressions based on your click-through rate, you have to manage this. You can lower it, but you need to keep it up. You don't, some people might. I was talking to one of my buddies the other day, and he'll do $1.50, right? He'll do $1.50. So basically it's telling Facebook, that I'm willing to pay that much per click. So what is Facebook going to do? Well, they're instantly going to show your ad more, especially over people who are trying to bid for the same like or interest, who aren't willing to pay that much. Your ad will get shown over them, but be ready to pay that, especially if your click-through rate is not that good. So, but what you want to do to kickstart your campaign, you can put $1.50 or 75 cents or 99 cents to give the impression to Facebook that you're willing to pay that much, but really you're not. You really want to test your ad as well based off the impressions and click-through. What you don't want to do is this. You don't want to say that you're willing to pay $1.50 and as soon as you get one click, you lower it back down to 50 cents, because Facebook is watching that. They know the serious advertisers from the one who are trying to deceive them. Okay? So, bid higher just to get the impressions going. Just to get your ad shown. And then you slowly have to lower it back down and then let it sit. Lower it back down to 75 cents or 50 cents. Okay? That's a good bid, and it will be shown. You can even put 35 cents, 40 cents. Most advertisers, 90% of them are gone within a few hours because they don't know what they're doing. They're putting $5 like what Facebook is saying for their suggested bid. They lose their money. They run out of money instantly, and then they're off. But you put your bid low, you keep it low, and you just wait patiently. Even if you're not getting the impressions, it will come. Because as advertisers fall off, or they pause their campaigns, or they get disapproved, you're just sitting there like a quiet giant waiting to get those impressions at odd times, and then you start getting it. And then as your ad is displayed more and it's displayed longer as days go by, then just like I showed you in the previous video, you can pause your ad, raise it up maybe to 99 cents, and it instantly shows on top of everyone's ad. And I'm telling you right now, my demonstration, it worked perfectly. Thank God. There were people who I was sitting on their heads. I got the top spot because I was doing CPC. So they're either doing CPM or they're telling Facebook that they're willing to bid more and they have a horrible converting ad. You can have a lower suggested CPC or lower bid than other advertisers and still have your ad shown more because of the click-through rate that you're doing, and also because your ad is staying up more. You're not pausing it all the time, or you're not doing anything crazy. So that's pretty much it that's pretty much all you need to know. I mean, it's not that hard. Where the hard part is getting your ads approved, and it's all about the landing page. So now I want to show you some real life campaigns, okay, that I do to make sure you get your ads approved. Okay, I want to show you real live campaigns for that. So that's what we're going to do in the next video.